You just suggested that Iran somehow got its hands on a tomahawk and bombed its own elementary school on the first day of the war. But you're the only person in your government saying this. Even your defense secretary wouldn't say that when he was asked, standing over your shoulder on your plane on Saturday. Why are you the only person saying this?
Because I just don't know enough about it. I think it's something that I was told is under investigation.
You know, when I watched the news last night, I was literally laughing out loud, listening to this white supremacist ramble on about a bunch of stupid shit. And she's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, he's so stupid. He is such a moron that he has the IQ of an acorn. And 77 million people heard his healthcare plan that was concepts of a plan. And they said, yeah, that's my guy. Talked about Hannibal Lecter. They're eating the dogs and the cats. They're letting people out of insane asylums in Mexico. Electric sharks. Windmills causing cancer. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love his policies. Oh, yes. Oh, he's so smart. Because he was white. And it's pathetic that as long as he's white, there's no standards for him. No morality he can break. No lie too stupid. No conspiracy theory too far. But Colin Kaepernick takes a knee. A black man takes a knee, wanting equality, and he's a son of a bitch. He's got to go. Barack Obama wears a tan suit. That's a bridge too far. How dare you wear a tan suit, black man? But if you rape women, molest little children, hey, you know, nobody's perfect. I like his tax plan. And it's really, truly, when this country fails, and it probably will, let's be real. It's going to be because this country never addressed the original sin of America, which was white supremacy. That's what all of this is about. This is the United States not punishing those racist pigs during the Confederacy. The Lost Cause, the Daughters of the Confederacy, where they lied about states' rights and freedom, 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 and waved their stupid guns. And we just let them come back in here like a cancer, like a fungus. And this dumbass of the White House is what we have now. For fear of a white minority in the United States of America. He wears diapers. He wears orange makeup. He's had 4 hair transplants. He has to hold a rail to go down. He has to drink a glass of water with 2 hands. He keeps calling it Iceland when he says Greenland. He's a fucking idiot. But he's white, so we accept it. Do you know why the 92% are so smart? And for you on the right, you don't know what that is. That is black women. Do you know why? They are the most educated demographic in this entire country. Because they have to work 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times as hard as a white man just to be considered to be treated equal. But if you talk about Hannibal Lecter, if you talk about windmills causing cancer, oh my God, he's so smart. Oh my God. But I can't vote for the most qualified candidate in the history of our country. She wasn't a felon. Harris wasn't a rapist. Harris isn't on the Epstein files. She didn't commit tax fraud. She doesn't cheat on her husband with a porn star. She doesn't talk about Hannibal Lecter. She doesn't wear orange makeup. She doesn't call women piggy. She didn't cause an insurrection. But you're so fucking racist that you just rejected it and found some bullshit reason. Oh, I don't like her laugh. Oh, she slept her way to the top. And this is what we do. If you're white, you get a free pass on anything that you do wrong. But if you're black, you have to live by a perfect set of standards, and even that may not be enough. And for everybody that keeps saying, I didn't vote for this, you did. You voted for the cruelty, the nastiness. You saw January 6th just like the rest of the world, but you overlooked it because you wanted the white man. We're not going to vote our way out of this, people. This is not about Republicans or Democrats. I voted for John McCain, and then I voted for Barack Obama. They were both decent human beings. See, I vote across the aisle. I will never vote Republican again, but those were two decent people. I disagreed with some of their policies, but they were decent, respectable people. And this is why I left the party in 2016. And I'm now an independent, because I don't think either party actually serves the American people. Is that you abdicated morality, decency, honesty, all because you couldn't stomach the black man in the White House instead of out in the fields picking your cotton. And you took your hoods off, and that's what we're seeing right now. Watch my video from a couple days ago about the young Republicans in Miami-Dade. They said the N-word over 500 times. It was called a Nazi group chat. Yeah, freedom, God first, right? Back in October, another group chat with young Republicans. Yeah, and this and that. I want Jews in concentration camps. What do you see with Ted Cruz chalking on a fake ballot? Jihadist. Andy Ogles. Ooh, Muslims should be banned from America. The racist podcaster. What did he talk about? Ooh, the whites are taking the blacks are taking the whites' jobs. Is Justice Jackson an affirmative action hire? Is the pilot black? Is he qualified? I'm not saying. I'm just saying, hypothetically. This is who they are. They are petrified of a white minority. And I'm going to keep saying it, even for the people that listen to me all the time, and I appreciate it. This has to be the conversation. Because if we do not address white supremacy, which is why we're here, we're going to be no more of a country. This is why we're here. DEI, CRT, taking down the history of slavery in the Smithsonian. Medgar Evers in Mississippi. Now it wasn't slavery. Oh, it was just a misunderstanding. Putting up pictures of Robert E. Lee. Giving medals to the white people that murdered the Lakota from 1890. Because the white man murdered women and children, they're patriots. It's not a bug, it's a feature, my friends. And they think just because he was born white, that makes him superior to anybody else. It's time that we finally address the original sin, my friends. This is why we're here. It's the only reason we're here. Because if you look at gas prices, the price of goods, what do you see on Fox News and right-wing propaganda? Well, just give him some time. That's funny, because you didn't seem to have that same grace for the black woman, did you? Oh no, I want egg prices to be cheaper. Now that they're more expensive, well, just give them some time. It's America first. Yeah, have a white day.